Tomorrow has arrived. Big crowds have gathered all week, but today, June the 6th, 1877, is the day to top them all. This is Half Price Day. And as the crowds arrive by train, they make their way up to the showground, crossing the river by the old city bridge and walking up to Beecham Cliff.
And why take the long haul when there's an easier route to the show?
There it is.
At the Halfpenny Bridge, just behind the station. The sign there, look.
Oh, for pity's sake, tear down the sign, tear down the sign.
How could you miss it?
Where is the authority to raise that sign?
Authority? What authority? This is showtime.
And across the bridge lies the land of cocaine, turtle soup and sherbet pips, barley sugar, cakes, and the road to the showground is paved with mutton pies.
Do not cross the bridge! Do not cross the bridge!
Did someone speak?
Bulldogs are
The
exceptional.
beer flows free.
But the bitch is not here.
We're all
But the bitch is not here.
And in less time than it takes to say these things, the bridge came down.
Quiet! This is like being back at school. Quiet! Everyone must take their fair turn. Mr. Kimmage, step forward if you please. You shall be first.
My name is Kimmage, Peter Kimmage. From Plymouth I am. I learnt my trade in the shipyards, but Brunel brought me here. I came with my two sons. That morning we were working on the Slough Bridge near the station. The morning was getting hot, but we were happy under the bridge, in the shade, setting rivets. All that morning, the crowds, noisy they were crossing the old wooden toll bridge further downstream. The Halfpenny Bridge, they call it, on account of how much it cost to cross. Halfpenny, see?
The traffic over the bridge that morning was exceptionally heavy.
I remember saying to my son, "There'll be a good turnout today, John." Someone had put a sign on the station side of the bridge, and a man's hand pointed the way. The crowd crossed orderly enough, but all of a sudden we heard a terrible shrieking, and the bridge had gone.
Is it me now? Is it? It is? Oh, good. My name is Hopkins. I'm a surgeon, situated in Gay Street. On that fateful morning, I was on the up platform of the station, waiting to meet a friend from the Bristol train. We had planned to have lunch, and then perhaps in the afternoon visit the show. I remember seeing a crowd of people on the opposite platform. 100 or so passengers had come off the Weymouth train and were making their way, in good order, towards the toll bridge. Suddenly, at about 11:15, I heard the sound of braking, instantly followed by piercing cries. At the same time, a railway porter, knowing that I was a medical man, beckoned and called to me to cross the line. Well, I am no longer blessed with youth, but I ran across the line without regard for myself, and I looked over the parapet. The Halfpenny Bridge had broken into two.
It was like a great stick, snapping. Crack it went, and the bridge crashed down, and dozens of people went tumbling after. Jesus, what a sight. It was like going to the theatre. Massive hats flew up in the air as the bridge fell apart.
My fellow, you read that in the papers, surely?
No, sir, no, I didn't. I've never learned. I took my 2 sons out in a rowboat, and soon we were amongst the struggling masses. We're pitiful. We started pulling them out, and we pulled out one man. He had a mouthful of blood, and he had silver coins clutched in his hand, which he would not let go of. My 2 brave sons were with me the whole time, pulling the poor souls out of the water. They found a woman's baby, and they were quite distraught. The baby's mother had gone.
3 of the bodies that were recovered were taken on my instructions to the local police station at Widcombe. The terrible process of counting the dead had begun.